Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to journey back in time, not just to a specific year, but to a single, sweltering summer day that would forever change the course of history. We're talking about 1776, and the birth of a nation with the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Now, we all know the famous date, July 4th. 1776. But the story is so much richer and more dramatic than just a date in a textbook. Picture this: Philadelphia, a city buzzing with tension and revolutionary fervor. The Second Continental Congress is in session, a gathering of brilliant, and let's be honest, very brave men from the 13 colonies. They were debating an idea that was both thrilling and terrifying: breaking away completely from the most powerful empire on earth, Great Britain. The air in Independence Hall must have been thick with anticipation. For weeks, a committee of 5, including Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin, had been hard at work. Jefferson, a tall, quiet Virginian, was the principal author. He wasn't just listing grievances against King George III. He was crafting a philosophical masterpiece. He wrote down the radical idea that all men are created equal, with certain unalienable rights, like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Think about that for a second. In a world ruled by kings and aristocrats, this was a revolutionary concept. It declared that governments get their power from the people, not the other way around. On July 2nd, the Congress officially voted for independence. John Adams was so excited he wrote to his wife Abigail, declaring that this day would be celebrated for generations to come. But the formal document, Jefferson's Declaration, still needed to be officially approved. After a couple of days of debate and some edits, it was adopted on July 4th. This is the date that a printer named John Dunlap printed the first copies, which were then sent out across the colonies and to the Continental Army. Can you imagine the scene? A rider galloping into a town square, unrolling this parchment, and reading those powerful words aloud to a crowd for the very first time. It was the moment a collection of colonies began to see itself as a single, united nation with a common purpose. But here's a fascinating detail. Most of the famous signatures you see on the Declaration were UNT actually added on July 4th. The iconic, beautifully engrossed copy on parchment was prepared later. The official signing ceremony, where most of the 56 delegates would affix their names, took place nearly a month later, on August 2nd, 1776. And signing this document wasn't just a symbolic act. It was an act of treason. Benjamin Franklin is said to have quipped, "We must, indeed, all hang together, or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately." Every man who signed that document was putting his life, his family, and his fortune on the line. John Hancock, with his famously large and flamboyant signature, supposedly made it big so that King George could read it without his spectacles. So, the next time you see fireworks on the 4th of July, remember the incredible story behind it. It's not just about a single day, but a season of courage, intellectual brilliance, and immense risk. It's the story of how a group of determined individuals dared to declare not just their independence, but a new vision for what a country could be. They laid the foundation for a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Thanks so much for joining me on this trip back in time. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world. Let me know in the comments what historical event you'd like to explore next. See you in the next video.